0240 789434. 0240 789434. 0248 71513. Ope iPhone honey Mac Care Pro. Omo iPhones nyano comes out Samsung, Itel, Infinix, Tecno, Redmi. Also our Yams phone said to be Obiabenyabino. Itel 2160, Itel 5606, and battery near very, 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 very strong. Tibomodiana Care Pro or anybody say bones to Plaza first floor. Doom 0248 715 na 0240 789434. iPhone Vonina and the more perform atom goes away.
Me to last season. The Italians we are na Napoli na a defended a year title no. Okay, last 2 seasons Nigeria and they were trying to defend it last year. Unfortunately, Mr. Two almost ended the season with 53 points the entire season. And nature said Omentimian defending the year cry they were far from the league title to the extent that Napoli moved from a stage to top 4 none of the European competitions. And Napoli it may qualify. Then Omu take a bold decision in going for coach Antonio Conte. And so too, the story has been splendid. Every angle be able to analyze it. The Antonio Conte project may be free. So if it's about having a clear identity for the team, say team here, Bobo say opinion in aye. It's about having key principles and style of play. Bema born aye da. Bibia why na kama ama ekoyi. Improvement of players. As a players amount for GD so mo ya de o makotena baabi abamna bu. Na oba be form akeka o mabom de o ma hye ne system num. Ama obia modern ba page akosoro opanyine ne ye. Winning of big matches. No to every club be or match a winning an energy. Match a boa ma utimi ye competitive on the league title. Opanyine ne ye say adwuma. And finally his decision making regards to transfers. Victor Osimhen called Turkey. 20 matches, why involved in 20 goals, why 15, and why assist 5. This is the kind of player Antonio Conte decided say when it team rather Romelu Lukaku. No wako AS Roma asafa asanshed amfa ewo. Chelsea for person bejeno, then he went in for him, and now he's a beast up front for a club FN Napoli. Indeed, Conte is doing a wonderful job. 2 matches about 2 against Juventus and against Atalanta. These were 2 difficult matches. But so 2 passing with flying colors. Let's not forget that against Juventus, Juventus first goal. But a wonderful comeback. The spirit of Conte, the pursuit of excellence. Nenia brave person to 2 or achieve BB, and he's always doing it. He started the Juventus dominance. But PM or Chelsea Beji Premier League, in a grand star with a straight back system. Muvuko Inter Milan, Eko J with Inter Milan. Now Waba Napoli, so to or buy any baby Ojato or Han was Abefa. Now he's challenging Inter. To only the Inter be breaky a Juventus dominance. Emma Inter take it off. And a Simone Inzaghi bet to us or the Omeko Champions League final or the Omeji the Italians here. I feel buy and I'm so the Inter Juve front team can Inter. And so to look at what he's doing to Inter. Now he's on top of them. The match of Mumi and Ubebono will be a key decider in who wins the Italians here. But so far, we'll open managers from take over a club. I said Jordan and Sabe Kebiano are making a special. Yentimimbo any coach. Your friend Antonio Conte in feed the conversation. They say almost 53 points. By the whole of last season, Omnia 53 points. That is the level of improvement. Opinion Eddie Ababe team. No, to every Italy kakra. Sergio Conceição them so too. You can want them that for the new Milan manager. Or the energy be able team. But that's a story for another day. Now, Manchester City is building something, and clearly, who said their plan is to make the top 4 this season and come back and remain competitive next season. A Juma na slot him so too. A Juma soronko, and on show any sign of say or slow down. The fear factor na fibia or the fufro account every match bia or nyo bia or chere we are seeing na say we need live up be so ma yem show. So the chance of you dropping off in the Premier League too and look likely based on the kind of output Liverpool done every game. So clearly, the target for City now will be making the top 4. Now, they had a big game against Chelsea. Let's not forget Chelsea born home again. Shared the first goal. Now, Zakito can't Sanchez as him. But only know there are certain technical issues that Pep exploit a coach. Enzo Maresca. For instance, Pep's realized and said Enzo decided to about what we call a high line defensive system. Try and press City high and make sure they will make mistakes. This season, teams decide to City pa. Ombe push your moment be City. Omoba be the middle of the pitch. City be making mistakes, and after scoring the first goal, and no be leading to the first goal. Omo pressure City. City will make the mistake and they will punish Manchester City. So when say obe twice and also. But the Guardiola done any say he also realized that when you push your more men forward, instead of me passing it let me move away from that and hit you on the brick with long passes. Instead of check it, Haaland go no. It was a long pass and Omubosi Chelsea team nechi. Then the mistake from the goalkeeper. So check it for folding goal now. You realize that it was also a long pass to Haaland and a Haaland lane off Edema for folding. So whilst Chelsea decided to press City high, Pep Guardiola had an alternative, which was going long because he have a goalkeeper and he have defenders who can kick the ball long. It comes back to the issue of tactical flexibility. And you can say with your coach how the other two are saying, me ball, and he say, even in the game, when your opponent find a way of stopping your plan A, would you also one that was not what Manchester City and so it worked so well for them in that particular game on board against Chelsea. Now, Omar will wrap top 4, Omar taking Chelsea out of the top 4. Now the conversation is clear. Chelsea conversation around Garnacho transfer window inclusive. But so I can confidently tell you, say, Chelsea, if they want to remain competitive, the two major issues they should be looking at is one, getting a top goalkeeper. Obama stability in terms of the goalkeeping department. And two, getting a proper center forward. Yeah, the assembly cannot cry. Nicholas Jackson cannot be the leader of this Chelsea team. Mikel Obi can. Yeah, starting season, Jackson chire bibi kakra. Especially how he connects with a brand here, your friend Kopama, when it comes to getting the job done for Chelsea. And Tube decided to man another opportunity. But so to shut the big games and the number of clear chances are granted by Messia. It tells you that when you are a big team, only big teams say, but chances and Mbappé. So you need to capitalize on them as soon as possible. But clearly, the Jackson who say Chelsea cannot spend over 1 billion and he will lead the attack. Omama a chance, but they will need a proper center forward, a proper fox in the box. Who will do the finishing for them? The episode on your proper center. The episode on your proper center forward. He's not the one you can trust to say, Oman a chance 2 or better 2 in our mouth. And I say better 1. I'm over force to goalkeeper to make a save to that corner. And I say Obi Baba rebounding. Yes, the pressing them so to be off the ball movement, excellent. Collective teamwork and the coach in the pen assembly. Say me meant me and Sam Boam Obiashe to strike or bebe chire or babe ball. Young pressing defenders obey. But so to a true baby. And yeah, I said Omojuma.
Thank
you. You'll be on Nujina box my Obubashim. He City game na Haaland. That was the difference. Edison getting an assist. Realizing that Chelsea abandoned him, change of strategy. Now had the Sanchez the two difference. Now look at Haaland and look at Abrante and Nicholas Jackson. So Chelsea need these two. They have a very good team. I think say because what Chelsea but somebody competitive for the top 4, it will be a different story altogether.
Good. You.
My message in free spin. Na me La Liga na mukakra. It looks like Real Madrid are running away with the La Liga title based on their experience and the kind of players or more. But me share Real Madrid game this Saturday against Valladolid. Then me hear Barcelona against Valencia. The first question I ask myself and say individually, see you can see if Ubia player bako. you could clearly see the Real Madrid players individually they are better than the Barcelona players. Yeah. They can see a full player back de. Yes, your positions in Barcelona will compete. They say they are front line. Rafinha formed this season. Based on the watch this season, I'm sure say they are not man for you.
Rafinha ball left.
Yeah, Rafinha ball left. No, yeah, ball from the right. Yes, only no. Check their numbers this season.
How did this season?
Yes. He has been better than Vinicius this season.
So it was a Barca funny show. So number 9, so number 5, I can't be Mbappé.
Lewandowski, yes.
We have to use this season.
Yes, and Lamine Yamal. So what I'm gonna say. But Oba Medford now. Real Madrid Medford no consistent. Once Real Madrid need a first choice midfield because of injuries no manya no. Say nye injuries a yen nyina ni say Real Madrid midfield 3. Chouameni. Valverde, Jude Bellingham. As their 3 midfielders. Barcelona started season to enye injuries and Frankie de Jong will be their holding midfielder. Just in front of Frankie de Jong, Pedri ni Gavi. But almost no, almost suffer injuries. Into what Pedri this is no more a lot of games. Gavi the same, Frankie de Jong recently and free injury by. Uko defense Barca back 4, Zuto. Balde at the left back, Konde right back, almost 2 center back. Arejo ye feta oni Pau Kubasi nebebo. Madrid back 4. If Dani Cavaya is fit, he will play at the right back. Ferland Mendy at the left back. Almost 2 center backs, Militao and Rudiger. If Alaba is fit, Alaba will come in and partner Rudiger. Goalkeeping. Barcelona started still season with Ter Stegen and will pray and they more Wesley Szczesny as their goalkeeper. Over Real Madrid at Thibaut Courtois. By individual players and what they have achieved as players there, at any point you choose Real Madrid. But who come in boom now so more as a teamer. So we share Madrid any Valladolid game now to Tomobo on a Saturday. Kylian Mbappé share 3 goals no. The first hat-trick for Real Madrid. Now by sharing Barcelona team no share Valencia 7-1 now. The first question you ask yourself and say, then a team boss abo we na Real Madrid lead almost 7 points. Zoto normally lead almost 7 points. As a team, Barca ball no more bono. Zoto looks much better than Real Madrid team no. By any name the history of Real Madrid as a football club. Where a clubber from time I tell from the days of Di Stefano, Zoto any name to the days of Raúl, to the days of Zidane, to the days of Cristiano Ronaldo, they have relied much on individuals because they believe say with top quality players, a chance of winning trophy, it was true than even building a team. It we a Real Madrid president now be the presidency of Real Madrid. You need to even promise. Say me be Real Madrid president me the player we beba. And the socials, registered members of Real Madrid no will have believe in you on wedding. So the player we beba no matter Obama. Florentino Perez first coming. Zoto or promise Luis Figo. Adeba kwa na manfofu say he cannot do it because Figo Bob Barcelona. Obeden no go for Figo. Who is Barcelona best player then? Now the number Real Madrid. But eventually Florentino Perez at the nearby. It's Real Madrid as a football club no. Sa no ma build the club no. But when you watch this Barca team, Zoto, too exciting to watch. Too exciting to watch. Now me say ya Lamine Yamal, Zoto based on ball now Obono. Will start dominating world football from 20 years going. But it looks like Zoto one where won't do 20 no better word best nibi. One where won't do a better word best nibi. It does the difference between the two clubs this season. Kylian Mbappé has started picking up, finding a form, and Zoto. Makasa de we say uko team fufro BMA, especially clubs like Real Madrid, or they have big players from Real Madrid recently. Even Zidane early stages at Real Madrid or struggle. Player no what deep palm to occur Real Madrid on there from the word go prr you boom man no occur Luis Nazario de Lima because that time no now Real Madrid Galacticos no more team no major area it is the only inclusion was him And Ronaldo was an extraordinary player. Players na individual no kwa betime win game amount. And I keep on saying same to say nye injuries and the tormenting Luis Nazario de Lima. And when we are talking about the greatest footballers of the game, and players bu akwa komo men no.
Ronaldo mo je 5 no ni o.
Then
Ronaldo.
Luis Nazario na
Portuguese no.
Oh no.
Yeah no. Moreno dia no.
Yeah no. So I started with the Ladesma. So the meche no. Eti Kylian Mbappé ban one biso two. Obebo at a position any the favorite position. Definitely before better position I say I said like the Kylian Mbappé you no PSG. Kylian Mbappé in the French national team just no never check. But I keep on saying say Kylian Mbappé standard no. When Mbappé won the form na Mbappé boboa, there's not a single player Real Madrid beating that to Mbappé won. Yes, you might win trophies at Real Madrid the bigger club, but individual quality of a footballer, there's not a single player Real Madrid will do Kylian Mbappé. Today, Mizoto, the Real Madrid team is turning into a Kylian Mbappé team. And when another Florentino Perez die song, say they want to build a team around Kylian Mbappé. And that is the story in the Spanish La Liga. Antonio Conte's story no way team Mizoto. There is something about Conte. And Oyenyo maybe other coaches in team. They say na come here say Mizoto who your club na league je why you den the amawa. Pescana kofa Antonio Conte. Especially say a season obe competing for only league trophy o coach ni Antonio Conte. Inti enche o wini Napoli dia ni say Arsenal supporters never start. Some go for Conte mra. And say anytime bia Conte about their side
and then you go ani here no.
Mona mu hia say mona England o say mona obi atwan mo say mbaje league ni bi.
Even so called to 30 years.
Conte team bi obefa bia no mzo ya wade ba ko a edamu sonko. Almost a player bia mzo obi anka team kese bia fa na nya hwe. By Conte be turn sa player no into a big player. But ukofa sa player ni fi Conte team mu e de ko team foforo a unhu sa player ni biem. Memo example Victor Moses. Conte didn't ball Premier League no. I'm to Oji Premier League ni we were Chelsea no. What if Victor Moses in Kebbi? Also want in Kebbi. Oko Juventus no player bi near Feni Giacherini. Giacherini and of Juventus by Sunderland. Giacherini and me a mobile pop and the ball boy under Antonio Conte. Napoli team ya yewe Zoto. For me to say Lukaku. Ask yourself, Adena Lukaku. After the days ever Everton, I say after the Lukaku will do. Lukaku a better big boy. Lukaku went to me and sell under any coach apart from Antonio Conte. Why had that? Antonio Conte be retired from coaching. No Lukaku be job.
Yeah.
Show me to Zambo Anguissa. Di Lorenzo now bought Napoli right back no. Napoli for Pamoni Rio. Italy by European Championship, who was one of the worst players at the tournament. Bernardo Di Lorenzo. There is something about Antonio Conte, especially when it comes to league ball. Because over the history of the Italian Serie A, there were coach Awaji League do Giovanni Trapattoni. 7 league titles, followed by Mas Allegri. Allegri at G6. Fabio Capello at G5. Marcello Lippi at G5. Over 4 while you find Antonio Conte. Looking at his age, any side coaches here come as a omni system because Giovanni Trapattoni is not there. Marcello Lippi is not there. Allegri is still there. But you are asking yourself, say, based on number of young coaches you are mobile, how many clubs in the Bayer board that offer Mas Allegri in the Italian Serie A? By looking at Conte, what certain standard be say? So we go from now person who peja, you will need an Antonio Conte as your coach to win trophy. It's in Mizoto. You better have a battle between Inter Milan because they say yeah, it's direct battle. Atlanta has so many character to compete. It's in Napoli. any Inter Milan never compete for the Serie A title. Into the English Premier League. Chelsea are 7 years kakra. Do two. Temaka you see England they team in Chelsea.
Mentira.
Oh, England me team in Chelsea. No. England me team in Chelsea.
Captain away.
Makana
okay.
England me team in Chelsea.
Chelsea Bruta.
Europe Milana, my second team is Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Me started support to Chelsea from 95-96 season.
Oh, okay.
Time on Mubefa Hulit, no. I want to call Chelsea. Because Hulit is one of my favorite players. You know, the director me call. And Chelsea for say when they wanted to close the gap between any top European clubs, no, they needed a certain player. Our European pedigree. As for Chelsea, Jesse now. Top European clubs will have respect for Chelsea. Chelsea. And you know Mufa Ruhulit, no. Now offer Chelsea team number 2. On the football, my main child they wake a crab na you will position and you will roll. So what did I say? You will position and you will roll. Goalkeeping a position. You can't say goalkeeper. Ubeti the BBA can goalkeeper, but they here add the number of saves. Whether it's in a 9, Nensa, Niti, Nefu, I'll pay the amount. Now, there be a mechanism we say, when you want to win a championship, aside having a solid defense, so defense near solid no, we will be the ball better net. And now we have goalkeeper that post mum to beat me a save. Liverpool FACB recently, okay, Karius. The reason why Liverpool moved from Karius to Alisson Becker. Semi-4 Arsenal. Check the number of times goalkeepers are mistakes. So far Arsenal offer timer Jens Lehmann fewer. Arsenal are consistent with goalkeeping.
At that time, go for 7.
Yes. Arsenal are consistent with goalkeeping. Even Peter Schmeichel, Mizoto. Time of free Manchester United. I didn't need City no. Manchester United by with 3 goalkeepers before and number arrival at Van der Sar. So to the mention say. Time Manchester here try your luck no. Manchester were struggling. Their goalkeepers were making mistake. After na Manchester dominated Premier League no. And no Arsenal bear no. But time Van der Sar buy no. The number of saves Van der Sar here no. After na Manchester United back to the Manchester United that you name. So for Chelsea team na Mizoto. Meaning so Saturday game ni carefully. Nicholas Jackson. Kopa manya bobi. Se chemate de beto so kakra bia. Eno baby ana kopa magina. I will look the boy ma Nicholas Jackson no. Mizoto. Any good center forward. And any big goal she. Mizoto. This is the ball. What they have pass no the man no. The first one possible. Any good center forward will use his left foot. Or the left foot Mizoto. Or the nine fano. Then sorry, bon kumuno Mizoto. The was be dia ball na dia connect no. You'll be surprised. A call fast to control ball no Mizoto. Any baby no Jan. Actually say this is a player only confidence when it comes to goal scoring. So tell me just say this is a player to only confidence when it comes to goal scoring. My memo example. Okay, Manchester ne Liverpool. Sabo na Zegzi nya na Opaxema Maguano. So what is Sabo ne Lewandowski a? On passe Maguire. What is Sabo ne Kylian Mbappé? On passe Maguire. What is Sabo ne Haaland? On passe Maguire. Sabo na Sanchez ye mistake no. Haaland share no. So count the number of times that Jackson enyabi. It's Chelsea problem. The kind say they don't have a center forward but you win big games their momo. Uko goal post in ma. Shabo na Haaland ko share no. So you no question chen ko Chelsea ne Brighton. Ball no dem abaleba no. Ko Chelsea ne Arsenal. Sabo na Martinez edition no. Aside rise there no Brazil ni
Gabriel
no Martinelli edition no so wo hwe sa anyoma ni nyina the number of mistakes awaye no cost Chelsea like 12 points in the English Premier League. It's when you have these two problems, because these are positions. Sanchez, goalkeeper, striker, Nicholas Jackson. You need these two positions to compete for championship. It's clearly Chelsea problems. You don't spend 120 million to buy a defensive midfielder now goalkeeper and Sanchez.
Mami nasi. Bafo, yaba no. Yaba ni yaba.